Hey guys, it's Aaron, your personal coach, and welcome to my pain reducing series. So today what we're going to be talking about is how to reduce back pain, right? Any lower back pain that you may have in the disc for an anterior pelvic tilt. I'm just going to give you two basic exercises, right? Two basic exercises that you can do to help alter that pelvic position and take the pressure off the lower back. Obviously there's a lot more that we could be doing, but today just two basic ones that you can spend 2 to 3 minutes a day, right, like doing to help start to see a result in maybe a week, 2 weeks or 4 weeks. Okay, so what you will need is a foam roller, and what we're going to start with is breaking down that fascial tissue in the quads, right? Generally when we've got the anterior pelvic tilt, the fascial tissue gets so tight around the muscles that all the stretching that we're doing is not doing anything, right? I used to stretch the hip flexor for years with no big results, right? Breaking down that hip flexor, breaking down the fascial tissue around those quads and hip flexors are very important to do first of all, because what happens, the fascial and the muscles get stuck together and they don't move freely. So once we break down that fascial tissue, we can start to get it to move more freely and then we can stretch better. So just come on down here. And always starting top of the knee and just flicking over it, right? I see a lot of people doing a lot of this. You don't want to be doing this. You want to be rolling over it from one side to the other, right? 20, 30 seconds on one spot, then we can just come down a little bit to the next spot, moving over that. Put enough pressure into it that you can feel enough pain. If you can't feel any pain, two things: you're not doing it hard enough, or your roller is too soft. Right? If your roller is too soft, it's not going to be as beneficial. Like I said, 20, 30 seconds, 3 to 4 spots on the quad, and just moving up, right? Moving up all the way. So you've got about 4 spots, so you want to come right to the top of the hip and just keep flicking. The most painful spot is going to be your mid quad, right? And just make sure you're turning over that. Oh, that's painful. Second exercise, right? So we haven't got enough strength in the back extension chain, so the glutes are weak, so we need to strengthen the glutes. So just a basic hip extension that we start with, 20 to 30 reps. Make sure you can touch. Feet are straight from your hips, your knees are in good alignment. Draw the belly in, hands are flat open. Keep the chin tucked, draw the belly in, rotate the pelvis up here, and then push up. Glutes got to work here. You can give your glutes a bit of a tap. Just wake them up. Breathe in. So we do 20 of these. 2, 3. It looks like I'm touching, but I'm not. There's a gap here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep the belly in. Push the hips right up, but don't arch the back. You've got to keep this core switched on. All right, the belly button drawn in. If your belly's pushed out, draw it in. Tuck the pelvis. Get these glutes to work. This is also good for opening up the front of the hips as well. We're almost going to stretch here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Good. So just get a tempo of the speed when you come up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 down. 20. Start to build up to 30 reps. You can do 2 sets of that. Totally fine. With the rolling, you want to spend about 3 minutes each leg, starting from here and working up the quad. Right, 3 minutes each leg. Make sure you're flicking around. So just so you can see how I was doing it, you couldn't see the roller when I was doing it. So you're right over the top here. Just flicking that quad over there. You'll feel an actual flicking. So they're my 2 pain reducing exercises to help improve that anterior pelvic tilt. So what we're doing, I'm just releasing the quads and hip flexors and strengthening the glutes to bring that back. Okay, like remember, the glutes are the biggest muscle of the whole body, so like really important that we get some good strength there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Aaron. I can help you. Don't forget to check out my website, aaronbuchan.com.